I had no idea we were going to have a state of play for Demon Souls. I woke up, I'm sitting there and looking at my YouTube feed, and this is what was in it. I'm just like, come on now. Come on now. Oh, just what I needed in the morning to get me going and feeling all good and bubbly. Have a great day. Checking out some state of play that Ron made to play the game. Burst! Let's get it.
Hello, I'm Gavin Moore, Creative Director for Demon Souls. This is a remake of monumental scope and ambition, transforming a beloved PlayStation classic into a stunning showcase for the PlayStation 5. In every respect, Demon Souls looks, sounds, and feels right at home in this next generation of gaming. We're all massive fans of the original game, and we wanted to bring everything we possibly could up to a level that modern gamers expect. And that includes the power and variety at your control in the character creator. From facial customization to hair types, there are many thousands more permutations for you to explore, empowering you to make an avatar you can relate to, whoever that might be.
A lot more detail, I'll tell you that.
Demon Souls is anchored by a hub, the Nexus. The Nexus is how you'll get to the game's 5 Archstones, each of which leads to a different land in Latria. There are also many NPCs here who are a key part of the storytelling experience. We were lucky enough to bring back many of the original cast to take on their iconic roles.
Really?
Now let's enter the first Archstone,
Cool.
the Archstone of the Small King, and start our journey at the gates of Latria.
Haha. Nice. Gorgeous. That's gorgeous, ain't it? Woo! Damn. 60 frames means something, don't it? Woo! 60 frames is the ish. Good. See how many people he had in his mouth?
The real Demon Souls begins. Attacking, blocking, and dodging all use stamina, so the player must always consider where they are, what they're facing, and what their foes are capable of. Now, these dreglings aren't particularly daunting. Their patterns are relatively simple, and their attack ability is somewhat limited. Still, even these earliest enemies can pose a threat if the player loses focus.
True.
For those who played Demon Souls on PlayStation 3, you'll notice enemies behave exactly as you remember. Though you can play at 60 frames a second in performance mode, and animations have been completely redone, combat timing is just as it was. We're actually using original code for these core gameplay pillars, the untouched essence of the game around which everything else has been beautifully remade. It's a modern engine driving this white-knuckle combat experience where the slightest error could mean your death.
Stuff like that always cracks me up. They set it up so that like enemies can kill themselves by accident. Always thought it was interesting, like in stuff like Fallout 4 specifically, I think, because I played that, where like enemies were fighting themselves.
We're playing in performance mode, which targets 60 frames a second, running at a beautiful dynamic 4K. There's also a cinematic option that's an even more vivid native 4K, targeting 30 frames a second. Whether your preference is fluidity and responsiveness, or simply the most detailed possible experience, the game is a feast for the senses on PlayStation 5.
Like, I really like 60 frames. I've really learned to really love that with videos and gaming. I don't know what I want to do though, because I'm a big sucker for the best visuals. But if there's not much of a difference in the visuals, you know what I mean? Then I'll keep it on what's it, performance.
We've added thousands upon thousands of new sound effects to take advantage of the PlayStation 5's impressive 10-bit
twisted
audio.
that shit.
Now you can hear Imperial spies in the Palace of Latria creeping up behind you, or a creature slithering out of the slime in the Valley of Defilement far below. Now you can experience this stunning world in 3D audio just by connecting a headset. We're also really excited about the DualSense wireless controller's haptic feedback. We wanted to make combat feel grittier and darker, so this is the perfect way to feel steel clash against steel, or the crackle of a fireball in the palm of your hand
See his armor?
before you cast it at your enemies.
I want to see the...
We've left the open air of Volataria and descended into the lair of the Flame Lurker, deep within Stonefang Mines. Flame Lurker is one of the most beloved of all of the Demon Souls bosses, and here he's brought to life in amazing detail. The real-time lighting, incredible particle effects, as well as a deadly redesigned arena, all culminate in a spectacular battle set in a world of fire.
wish...
And the music here as you battle Flame Lurker is one of many incredible tracks created for Demon Souls.
I wish that...
PlayStation 5, we've rearranged
they changed them up.
fully reorchestrated Shinsuke Kida's breathtaking score with 120 world-class musicians performing at the legendary Air Studios in London.
Okay. I wish that backstab sound effect was in the game, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I think you hear it in Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3. That I played that I can really remember. I always loved that. Or when you parry and get them. Love that sound, man.
The Tower of Latria. This is the first part of the third Archstone. It's truly one of the most unforgettable areas in Demon Souls. It's so haunting and claustrophobic. It's rife with detail and countless nooks and crannies. On PlayStation 5, we've radically increased the object density. The stage is absolutely littered with rubble, broken vases, and abandoned clutter. It's an amazing set piece for enemy encounters. These mind flayers, for example, cast glowing projectiles down long corridors. For all of the added or enhanced effects like these,
I was like, I think that one's live right there.
Dread and beauty.
Why is he
echoing
just...
the tragic fall of the once glorious but now doomed kingdom of Volataria. Moving on to the rain-soaked Shrine of Storms.
Let me make this full
Each class of
screen,
Demon
yeah.
Souls has a radically different feel. Knights in their armor are tough, but a bit clumsy when dodging an attack. The Thief, on the other hand, is quick and sure of foot, but requires finesse to inflict a killing blow.
Nice. Ooh. Getting his rolls in. Got your ass. You hear the bone crunching and twisting, tendons being cut, ligaments stretched out.
Veterans might have noticed that we've added new animations for all weapon types. Of course, we made sure to match the timing and feel of the original attacks. It's a small change.
I still have to
but it
play
helps
Mortal
make each
Shell.
weapon choice
Don't
feel
think
a
I
little
forgot
bit more
about it.
unique.
There's
It
just
makes
so
the
many
thrill
games
of
for me to
landing a
play. Like,
perfect backstab
who knows
even
when it's
more
all gonna be
satisfying.
done. I tell you this, if more people watched my streams,
Anyone who played Demon
I would
Souls
game
on
a lot
PlayStation
more.
3 knows that the value
But
of
I'm still in the
defilement
process
is one
of
the most
building that
challenging,
audience, so,
demanding levels
you know,
in the game.
like I can't
We're
spend
so
all day
excited for
gaming.
those players to revisit this gloomy, arresting swamp, now with performance mode at a targeted 60 frames per second. This area was a particular challenge because we wanted to preserve the occasionally disorientating, almost maze-like nature of the stage while building on the mythos of Latria. After all, this is a place of outcasts and the unwanted. We wanted the valley to feel much more alive with the PlayStation 5 remake, and it gave us a rare chance to revisit a truly iconic level in gaming history.
Poison. As soon as I heard him coughing, I was like, oh, he was poisoned. Then I saw it. Oh.
And before we wrap up, here's a first look at the Dirty Colossus, a nightmarish mishmash of detritus that's been discarded from above. Your best success here is to keep your distance and time your attacks carefully.
Was he full of doo-doo and maggots? What is this?
Toxic monstrosity.
Oh. Yeah, fire. Burn it. Damn right. Thank you for giving me some tips on this, y'all. I see. You gotta use some fire. Just slinging maggots. That's nasty, yo. Ooh. Is that flies? This is disgusting, yo. Get out of there. Got you, man.
You've just gotten a taste of what's awaiting you this November. Demon's Souls is one of the most celebrated gems in PlayStation history. It defined a new genre of action RPGs, focused on tactical combat, environmental storytelling, groundbreaking synchronous and asynchronous multiplayer elements, and an emphasis on trusting the player to learn, master, and ultimately to triumph. SIE Worldwide Studios and Bluepoint Games are honoured to be able to remake this classic for those who hold it dear and for a whole new generation of gamers to discover.
By the way,
Thank you for watching.
I already pre-ordered it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I already pre-ordered it. So it is what it is, baby. That made me feel good. I wonder what other videos I can do today. Post comments down below. Let me know what you think. Are you amped for this? I'm super amped. Probably just as amped for Miles Morales. Like they're running neck and neck. Sometimes I think I'm more amped for this. Sometimes I think it's Miles Morales. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? As far as opening day titles go, launch titles go, I think these two, and then Godfall. Yeah. 10 million subscribers. Woo!